You all know who NASA is. They're the guys who've lied to you about so many things over the years. The whole Apollo program was just a cover-up because NASA has been on the moon since 1959. You all aware of that? Been on the moon since 1959. John F. Kennedy found out about it, was going to tell the world, and they went, no, you're not going to tell anyone. Boom.
Okay, did our astronauts really go there? I know that there's been a lot of talk that maybe they didn't go there because of anomalies and a lot of talk that maybe they didn't go there because of anomalies and pictures. Many of the pictures were faked because the pictures that the astronauts took, there was stuff all over the place. They couldn't hide it. Yes, they did go. But yes, there's been a manipulation of other things put in there that supposedly looks like our astronauts. So, you know, we have to use common sense when we look at these things. The next slide, please. Did our astronauts see things? Absolutely. Mornay has told me that the United States government, just our government, has at least 53 of its own UFOs, flying saucers, that are stationed on the moon, on the far side. Next slide, please. Okay, this was taken out of National Geographic. This was in the early 1950s. This was NASA's idea of what moon bases would look like. They, in fact, did do this and create this in February of 1958. So when Kennedy said, you know, we are going to send man to the moon, part of our government, primarily the NSA, was already there. They were already there.
In 1969 was the hoaxed landing on the moon, which symbolically represented the unification of heaven and earth, male-female, God-goddess. That's why it was in 69. And that was, and I say hoaxed landing because it was filmed in Area 51 in Nevada and had actually not occurred on the moon. And the reason it didn't occur on the moon was because we already have bases on the moon since 1957. And if they were to actually take a camera to the moon and show you that, you would know that. So they couldn't do that. They had to stage it in 1969 and film it in Nevada. And if you look at the film of the moon landings that were supposedly taken over several days of being on the moon, and you superimpose them one over another, you will see all the places that they claim to have been are the same spot. You will also see the flag waving in the wind that's not supposed to be there. You will also see that if you speed up their slow movement on the surface of the moon, if you speed it up, it looks just like people walking on the ground like this, except they slowed it down to make it look differently. And even the way they showed the lunar module blasting off afterwards with the camera created a concussion that could only have been available with an atmosphere. All these things are available to you if you want to look at that.